Thank you, President Gualtieri, and Madam Nouy, you're also welcome to our committee again, and thank you for your presentation. My first question deals with this issue of risk that you spoke about in your presentation, the importance of realising where that risk is within the financial system in Europe, the banking system especially, and understanding how we are going to deal with that risk. Now, I'm not going to ask you to comment on one of the biggest risks for banking systems that have significant exposure to the British market, i.e. the Brexit question. I would be interested to know at this point in time, what work has the SSM done thus far in highlighting that risk to banks that are particularly exposed to the British market, banks in my own country, in Ireland and elsewhere. My understanding is that the ECB and the SSM have been liaising with banks in Ireland and elsewhere to examine how ready they are in the prospect of a Brexit, given the exposure that exists for depositors, for lenders and the like. So can you give some assessment to the committee as to the state of preparedness of the banks in those areas where there is a significant risk? And secondly, can you say, have they put in place proper contingency plans to deal with that possibility in a circumstance that we are in a totally new supervisory environment to that which existed before? And finally, do you think it is preferable if financial institutions of banks would, as JP Morgan and others have done, publish regular fact sheets for investors about what they are considering in the run-up to the potential of a Brexit? If we are trying to assess where stands risk at the moment in the financial system and in the banking sector exactly, are people entitled to know what their banks have done as contingency to see if this possibility is obtained? Thank you.
Very much for this difficult question regarding the Brexit, and I will certainly not try to forecast anything, not even the consequences of the possible Brexit. But regarding the work of the supervisor, we are part of a bigger institution that is preparing to the extent needed itself for this event, this vote. And regarding the supervisory function, obviously this is done bank per bank. For each bank that is likely to be impacted, we have an analysis from the GSTs, the Joint Supervisory Team, on the possible impact. We asked some time ago already the plans to the banks. Obviously the plans are quite different depending on the possible impact, on possible risks that need to be covered. And we challenge this plan. We make sure that they are up to the headwinds that could be generated on the market. But I would say this is almost business as usual for banks to be prepared for specific headwinds. It's good to have also one exercise like that, which is done for Brexit, be able to be ready for expected events that can create some kind of turmoil is a good training for banks. So we welcome this exercise that we are doing right now, and wait and see what the outcome will be, whether we will use this work or not.